love me. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Alright guys, welcome back to the Mokey Mokey channel. Today coming to you with very simple deck. One of my favorite decks that I've played in the past. It's not super competitive, but it's not as bad as people may think. It's an armed dragon deck. And let's talk about it while we are going into it. So, we are playing 2 level 7. Level 7 is actually very nice. He has the effect to discard one monster card out of your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, all monsters with less attack than the monster you discard get destroyed. So he's basically a goat token killer if you play him right, and he gets special summoned by level 5. And level 5 levels himself up at the end phase if he destroys one monster via battle. And as you can see, the stats are pretty nice for level 5. He has 2,400 and 1,700, which is a pretty high defense number. So it makes him really robust against attacks if he gets face down, puts face down by Book of Moon or Secure Me and stuff. And also, he has also a destruction effect. He says he can destroy one monster on the field if you discard a card with the attack points higher than the monster you want to destroy. So if you discard, like, I don't know, himself, then any monster with 2,400 or less will get destroyed, which is actually pretty nice. Can be very useful. So basically, if you can see, you have like also level 7, and you can discard level 7, and this is like the only card you cannot destroy then with him is like BLS or something. And if you discard himself, means you have access to destruction to Jinzo, to Pershav, and so on and so on. But basically, the one tribute and having 2,400 and 1,700 is really nice. And being level 5 is also quite good. And then we have, of course, 3 level 3. They level up on the standby phase. So what you do with them is you want to special summon them with Masked Dragon. So when Masked Dragon gets destroyed, he can special summon any dragon monster from your deck with 1,500 attack or less, and your main target will be him. So if your opponent going to attack in your Masked Dragon, he will basically recruit this guy out of your deck, and when your opponent ends his turn in your standby phase, this guy will level up automatically, and you will get a 2,400 beater with the destruction effect for free, which is pretty awesome. But of course not like super duper turbo great, but you can work with that. It's a recruiter engine, and it's a special summon engine to get out big monsters fast, and not all decks are that fast compared to that. So it's basically similar idea to zombies, but a little bit different because of the level up engine. Then we have one 300 Behemoth, then as a target for Masked Dragon. We play one Tribe Infecting Virus for more destruction. We play one Breaker, because Breaker is essential for destroying background. We have one Sangin to search basically most of our cards in the deck. We have one Sinister Serpent to get a go around to discard, basically with level 7 to destroy all scapegoat tokens for free, which is pretty nice. So basically, level 7 becomes a Tribe Infecting Virus with that, and of course level 7 can destroy all opponent's monsters, so you can also discard bigger monsters to clear the whole field with level 7. Then we have Tsukiyomi, and we are going to use 2 additional faiths just because we want to recycle spells. We don't use a lot of flip effects. We use one Morphing Jar, just to get bigger plays, of course. Then spells, very simple. The Trinity, because the Trinity Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon to get more power through the back row. 1 Lightning Vortex because we want to clear monster fields. We want to play 1 Burial, 1 Snatch. It's very, very simple. And then this is a goat control deck. So this is basically goat control armed dragon. We play 3 scapegoats. We will play only 1 Metamorphosis. I might change that. Sometimes I side the second one or third one, depending on the match. So you can basically not only metamorph the goats, but also your level 5 dragon, because he is not actually just level 5, but he has also 5 stars. So you know what that means. I guess if you know what it means. And then creature swap because we have recruiter engine and we have scapegoats to do even more shenanigans. We have 2 noblemen's crossroads because we don't play a lot of flip effects, and getting rid of face down monsters is basically our biggest problem because our armed dragons and our lightning vortex and our trap infected virus is getting rid of all face up monsters. So we're gonna push through also against the face on defense position monsters. Now I forgot to mention creature swap also works pretty well with Sangan. Yeah. And then we have, of course, the 4 biggest best traps: Mirror Force, Call, Ring, and Torrential Tribute. That rounds about up the stack. If I was going to change something, it would be to put in a second Metamorphosis, maybe for a Lightning Vortex, but that's up to preference and up to the locals and where I play and whom I face against. So right now this is the build I'm going for. This is actually also the build that I played against Skully on his stream when he was playing with Spooky, and yeah, I really enjoy this deck because it brings back childhood memories for me. I remember when my brother and me bought the first structure decks from us. It was the Dragon's Roar and the Zombies Madness, and I was the guy who got the dragon deck. And yeah, the dragons were not as powerful as the zombies, but you can work with the dragons, and they are actually quite nice, and they can put in a few nice combos and can put a lot of damage on the board. And yeah, they're not as bad as people may think. So they're not bottom trashed here like one might think. I think they're just in the middle tier. They will not do great things, they will not be the best deck. They will just be a fun deck to play around, to mess with around, but not that you can basically go and expect to win any tournament or big event or something like this. This is just for playing with for fun. Right, that's it for me, guys. I think this is a really nice deck and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you felt some nostalgia, also like me, but of course I don't know if you ever played Armed Dragons. But that's it. Peace out from me, Senpai Mokey Mokey, guys.